All right, Shalom, giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone of Ruel, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And I just want to do a quick video on just something a little quick I was thinking about, which was that, hey, essentially, man, these Christians, they don't believe in the Bible because, a plain and easy cut. You ask a Christian, is the Leviathan real? And this is that BS answer they're going to give you. All right, now, before I go into it, just let me clarify again. All right, Yahweh is the name of the Most High. Yahweh Shai is the name of the only begotten Son. All right, and Yahweh, Yah means he, and Hawa means exist or is. So the Most High's name means he is or he exists. And Yahweh Shai, Yah means he, and Hawa Shai means delivers or saves. All right, and he's going to deliver and save his people, which are you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, or anybody else whose spirit truly resonates with these words. You being the Israelite, you the son of God. All right, and just know that, hey, us as a people, man, all right, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai created a lot of things, and Esau would try to put the Lord into a box. That's why I just had the question, hey, do Christians believe in the Leviathan? And I Googled it, and here's the answer I got, showing you that they don't. They don't believe in the power of the Lord, that the Lord could create something like that. All right, it says, do Christians believe the Leviathan, Behemoth, and Ziz exists? All right, if so, then how do we explain why we can't see them walking around today? And this is off Quora, so it's just somebody else giving their opinion, but nonetheless, it shows you how they think. All right, now I don't know what that Ziz is, but here's the point that just to look at this dude's reply before we get the scriptures. All right, just show you why I just had this thought. All right, just showing you that Christians, they don't really believe in these words, man. They don't believe in these words, and they don't believe in the power of the Lord. All right, and what the Lord is capable of. Okay, as you see, look at this dude. He said, there are a large number of animals and plants that are mentioned once or just a few times in the Old Testament, and where we don't have sufficient context to make a translation with 100% confidence. He said the behemoth is variously identified as hippopotamus, crocodile, or elephant. You see, it says in the Leviathan may be the crocodile, but could also be any one of a number of sea creatures. It's only ever mentioned in poetry, and only once as if it were a physical rather than rhetorical creature. Okay, he said the basic answer is that you probably can see hippopotami, elephants, and crocodiles if you go to the right places. So the point is, it says you won't see Leviathan walking around because it's a sea creature. They don't walk. There are numerous creatures that could be Leviathan, but we have no way of determining which they are. See, so they don't really believe that the Leviathan is the actual, it's actually described to the, they don't actually believe that that it's a creature that we've never seen before. They're trying to say that it's a crocodile or a hippopotamus. You see? All right, here's another one. It's another article showing you that they don't believe the Bible, man. Okay. Look, it says that doesn't really sound like any creature that we have roaming around the earth now. So what interpretations should scholars bring forth? That's just the point. They don't really believe. They're trying to make all these excuses. But nah, man. All right, now let's get this. I'm going to get the scripture. Okay. Job. Matter of fact, I'm going to start here. Isaiah 40, because they try to put the Lord into a box. All right. Isaiah 40 and 28, it says, hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting power, all right, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. So the Lord is unlimited, man. Infinite. You can't put the Lord into a box, Because Christians, they don't understand who the Lord is, who the Most High is. All right. And they don't understand his power. All right. So they try to I just found it interesting, man, just to prove another point, to show you that they don't really believe in the Bible, man. They don't believe that the Lord could create an actual creature like the Leviathan that's still alive today. All right. And we know that it is alive. All right. If you really believe in these words, man, then you should believe that there's an actual gigantic sea creature out there where they get Godzilla from. All right. It's evident that that's where they get Godzilla from, man. But that's the Leviathan. OK, and there is no searching of the Lord understanding, man. All right. So the Most High is great. His power is infinite. OK. Christians, they don't believe in, they don't really, like I said, they don't really believe in the Bible. OK, it says he giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increaseth strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. All right. Hey, that's a good point, too. I think I may call this video Christians don't believe in the Lord's power. They don't believe in spiritual power. It just said they shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. They shall mount up wings as eagles. And that's quite literally. All right. Certain men are going to be able to fly, man. Certain people are going to get spiritual powers, and that's real. All right. I think that's what I'm going to change the topic to, because it's along the same lines. All right. Christians, they don't believe that, man. They don't believe that some people are going to be able to run and not get weary, right? That some of us are going to mount up wings as eagles. But you got to believe in this, man. This was promised to us. All right. We are going to have certain of us are going to get spiritual powers, man. All right. And we will see these things, man, that the Lord has created. The Leviathan, all these things are real, man. And you got to believe in it, because that's the power of the Lord. All right. Now, this is Job 41. Just to, get the point. Job 41:1, it says, canst thou draw out Leviathan with an hook, or his tongue with a cord, which thou lettest down? All right. Canst thou put a hook into his nose, or bore his jaw through with a thorn? All right. Because he's a Leviathan. He's a mighty creature. OK. Now, I'm going to keep going down because, it's a whole chapter going into it. But I'm gonna just go to verse 14. It says, who can open the doors of his face? His teeth are terrible round about. Right, you got terrible and sharp, strong teeth. It says his scales are his pride, shut up together as with a close seal. It says one is so near to another that no air can come between them. Right, talking about his scales, man. Goes to show you how tight and how tight together they are. All right, like that. Your scales. That's what animals have as their defense. That's why they say crocodile. Because it's similar. But clearly, this ain't talking about a dang crocodile or alligator, man. All right, you can put a hook. You can put a hook into a alligator's mouth, or crocodile, whatever that Christian was trying to say. You can put a hook into that mouth. You can't put that into the Leviathan. Okay. That's why I was saying all that, man. See, that's why, like I said, Christians, they don't believe in the Bible. They were trying to say it's talking about a hippopotamus. All right, alligator. Are you not reading the description of it? You can do all these things to these animals. You can't do this to the Leviathan. All right. Let me go back down to where I was reading. Verse 15, his scales are his pride, shut up together as with a close seal. Okay, just like you have like a lion, like the lion's pride is what his mane. All right, it says the Leviathan, the scales are his pride. It says one is so near to another that no air can come between them. They are joined one to another. They stick together that they cannot be sundered. By his neesings, a light doth shine, and his eyes are like the eyelids of the morning. All right. Describing, here it is. Job is describing him. All right. I guess Christians, they'll be like, oh, this is poetry. It's not real. All right. Verse 19, out of his mouth go burning lamps and sparks of fire leap about. So it just told you that it can shoot fire, man. See, Christians want you to think this is a fairy tale because they don't believe in the power of the Lord, man. Right? They don't believe that we're still in biblical times. Right? Biblical times, it was just the past. We still in biblical times. All right, just like Yahushua walked on water, Peter walked on water. All right, that same that the scriptures say it, man. And I'm gonna get it to end it. All right, but just to read a little bit more in here, man, just showing you how mighty the Leviathan is and that he's real, man. And we're gonna see him in our lifetime. All right. It says, out of his nostrils go smoke, and out of a seething pot or cadron. All right, his breath kindles coals and a flame goeth out of his mouth. All right, now, clearly that sounds like what? This is how you know that they get everything from the scriptures, man. All right, now clearly this looks, the description of it, you would think that it would look like this. All right, and I'm not saying this is exactly how it looks. All right, clearly we haven't seen it yet, but we are gonna see it, man. And this is how you know that they get everything from the scriptures. All right, you see he got scales. All right, shooting fire out of his mouth. But the Leviathan is real, and you got to believe that. Okay, because Esau doesn't want you to know that these things like this are real. But hey, we know that the scriptures are real. The Lord and the Lord's power is real, man. Okay, now let me see. There was another point that I wanted in here. Right, yeah, I'm going to go down to verse 26. Goes to show you that this is just to show you that this is not a normal animal. All right. He's not something that Esau can tame. They put lions and alligators. They put all them in a cage in the zoo. You ain't going to find the Leviathan in the cage or in the zoo, man. Showing you that it's a different level of might. All right. Verse 26, it says, the sword of him that layeth at him cannot hold. You see, you can't beat him with the sword, the spear, the dart, nor the habergon. Habergon. I'm not sure what that is. Let me see what that is really fast. It says body armor, a weapon, perhaps a lance, javelin. Okay, so we know the different weapons that they used back then. All right, sword and spear. That can't beat them. And then the modern day sword, the gun, none of it can beat them. All right, that's why we're going to keep reading. It says, he esteemeth iron as straw and brass as rotten wood. Meaning he could break it easily. It says the arrow cannot make him flee. Sling stones are turned with